So, but on one person. Yeah, sure, go over, guard break. If your enemy's got sure your teammate, yeah, go over, guard break him. Or like now. This guy's trying to revive some teammates. I don't know if that's a bot. I think it's that bot. But why does nobody talk on themselves to just like take that guy out completely? Now we all know when you get revenge, sort of like a mode of invincibility. As you see, this guy came over trying to help me, and instead didn't help me. Just gave my enemy's character. It's not that he's a real enemy. Revenge. Why doesn't anybody talk about this? The game's called For Honor. And the funny thing is, there's no honor in it. It's not Call of Duty, or Battlefield, or like Diablo. You know, there's bosses and other shit like that. Like this. Why did they both have to take me on? Because I'm in their zone? You could say I'm just complaining. Oh, I can't take 2-on-1. Get better. It's nothing to do with that. It's the fact of the whole mob mentality. But the problem with that is this is a game. No one said, you know, go kill the frickin' warden with your pitchforks, for an example. No. There's no leader of this mob. And this mob mentality stupid playing of For Honor. Nobody works as a team. It's one man versus the other team versus his team. It's 1v4 v3. And it shouldn't be like that. As you'll see, I'll make mistakes while I'm playing. I have my favorite combos with the Wulin already. Which might be bad. But we all... Shit. That. I don't mind dying. That was a good fight. Very good fight. Short. Sweet. To a point. My death. And yet simple. Yet last time that guy mobbed me with the Nuxia. He beat me again. What the? Oh. Wrong team. Oh. Shit. Ooh. That was a decent fight. Oh, this poor warden is left alone. But for everyone who will watch this video. Oh fuck, fire. Alright, well, for everyone who will watch this video, why does nobody talk about this in For Honor? Because I'm just making this video short, this game. Shit. Well, we're done now. Like that. There's only 2 of us left. And yet I just got like 2-on-1. And now it's 4-on-1 with this guy. Are you serious? Please check the internet connection. There's nothing wrong with my connection. That's kind of stupid. Ubisoft servers have been shitty for Honor. They've gotten better, way better than launch. I remember playing, well, that's just it. Like, nobody could play. You probably played like maximum 2 games a day if you were lucky, because the servers are so bad. But they've come a long way in a year. It should have never been that bad, but they were. But yeah, like, why does nobody talk about this in For Honor? You know, about the no honor part, and why is it that, you know, you could just find yourself, you could be having a nice game, and then suddenly you just find yourself mobbed 4 against 1, and you can block every one of them, you can parry every single one of them 4, 5, 6 times. It doesn't matter, because you'll still die. I face people who have been well over Reputation 100, which is over 10,000 levels. It's quite an accomplishment, but at that too, it doesn't matter how good you are, what your skill is. And yes, there's more than a few videos on YouTube where you see, like, certain people, they'll take on, you know, 4v1, but what you don't see in those videos, those glory videos, as I like to call them, is when they die right after they've taken those 4 people out and they come back. You don't see the part where they die, mobbed to death, like they were before. And so, I'd just like people to watch this. I know I'm not speaking in like fluent sentences. I have a little bit of sniffles, but why does nobody talk about this? Why does everybody just pretend like, oh, For Honor, yep, it's a great game, you know, could use some work, but the gameplay is excellent. No, it's not. There's so many characters that need to be nerfed, and not like nerfed where they're just useless. No, they just need to be nerfed. A few moves need to be slowing down or speeded up. Certain things like that, certain little knacks and little, you know, little knacks like that, and like little little skills, or like not skills, like combos. Some combos shouldn't really take so long. And what this new gear system, this new gear system is ridiculous. But to my original point, why does nobody talk about the no honor in For Honor? Why does everybody just play along with it? I've seen all these YouTubers, they have millions of subscribers, millions of views, and yet nobody talks about this mob mentality. I guess I lied. I guess we'll go into one more game. But why does nobody talk about this mob mentality of, oh, someone's there? At the, let's say, in the valley. Oh, let's go get them. Let's mob them 4-1. Shit, I've been trying to help him against a 4v1 mob. And what seems to happen is that mob doesn't come for me. Oh, I got lucky. Somebody run up. Now, because this chick almost killed me, I'm gonna kill him. But even still, talking about what I'm talking about and doing that, quite contradictory, but at the same time, I'm not trying to die. Like, I used to have almost a 2.0 KD in domination. Since I've started playing the last 6 months or so, when the servers got better, my KD's gone down. Obviously not with this character, as the Wulin just came out, but that was a dumb move. But, and that guy goes too, on my own team, with this mob mentality. And like I said before though, who's the leader of the mob? Of that mob right there, that 2-on-1 mob? Is it the ninja, or is it the Viking? And here we go, with, again, a 2v1. Now that guy stepped back either because he heard my mic, and now he steps in. Now when that guy dies, I'm not saying either you should let your teammates die, I didn't mean to let that guy die. But, on some real shit though, like, how hard is it to just let someone fight one-on-one? Well, he's dead. This guy needs some help. So, like I said earlier, you know, oh shit, he died. Sorry, I got into a fight, but why does nobody talk about this? It's like the gameplay of For Honor and the people play. It's like they have no problem with this, and you can't tell me that you don't. So come on, who actually likes being teamed up on? Nobody. It's a shitty situation. 4v1, 3v1. I remember playing through the campaign up to a certain point, and they teach you how to take on 2-on-1. Don't pull the lever. And yeah, you could easily win a 2-on-1. All you gotta do is don't. Some people just don't learn. Like this. I just killed 2 people in a row. My execution didn't work. But, you know, I just got mobbed there, sort of. One sort of backed off. I don't know why, but has nothing, right, this has nothing to do with skill. I repeat, nothing to do with skill. Skill does not matter. And you're being mobbed by more than... Oh shit. Nah. Right. Now this guy's almost dead. Like that. For 3-on-1. I saw it correctly. Now yeah, looks of this game, I think, if I remember, I have bad short-term memory, but I only joined this game as it was like around 17, 18 minutes or so, so about 2 minutes in. They had about 200 points or something like that. We had 3, or like just above them. But now they've come back quite the distance in points. They've just been mobbing us. Whoa. Again, with this mob mentality. You can't get away from it. And I'm not asking people to, you know, start playing the game with, not honor, but a little, being a little fair. A little, decency. No, that's too much to ask for. Okay.
Are you done preaching yet, man? You've been talking the whole freaking match. If you don't like it, just go play duels. You can play one-on-one all you want.
I have some guy on my team saying, play duels.
The mob mentality really doesn't fall into video games. That's actually a mentality. Not a video game.
Shut up.
So, you telling me to shut up? Dude, you
Yes.
literally talked for 15 minutes, damn near.
No, the game's
Because
only
you're
been,
trying.
the game's only been, now at 8 minutes played, so I haven't been talking for 15
so you
minutes.
talked for 8 minutes because you don't like to get ganged up on. Woohoo.
Like I said, dude, just shut up, alright?
That's what I'm asking you for. Just shut up.
No.
Don't like it, leave. Go find another thing. Like, then you can play one-on-one all you want.
You see, this is the problem, like I've been trying to say. For anyone who watches this video, like this guy is saying, oh, go play duels. Why should I have to go play duels? Why? When I just want to have fun on team play. But I am forced to play duels if I want a fair match. How is that at all even relevant? And this guy, I don't know if you guys can hear him in the video, but he said, boo-hoo, just go play duels. It has nothing to do with that. And he's saying mob mentality is not a game. No shit, it's not a game. It's a mentality, it's mental. I haven't seen that execution before.
You literally have been talking the whole time. Just shut up.
And like with this, in a mob mentality, like I said, there's no leader in this. It's just everybody gangs up on one person. That's it. And like, who's the leader? Nobody. I don't know. Simon Says. I don't know if you guys heard that guy saying I'm just whining. Not whining. The game used to be very good. And despite the servers, the game used to be very good. The gameplay was very good. And now you can't play it without being mobbed. And I remember around a week ago or so, I was playing Domination, and I was on this guy's team. I think he was playing a Lawbringer, and what he did, as everybody started to just randomly gang up on this guy, was like, he started like, not bitching, not freaking out, but he got in his mic and he's like, whoa, 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 guys, like, let me take this guy, like, you know, like, one-on-one. So everybody backed off, and yeah, the guy beat him, for anybody who wants to know. But the point is, like, why does everyone see one person, go to them and mob them with their whole team? What's the point of that? you don't get credit for the kill. Okay, you get an assist, but this isn't hockey. I used to play hockey, and this isn't hockey where, you know, you assist the goal. So the guy who scored the goal, he didn't score that goal without you. You're the assists are more important than the goal, because without those assists, that person didn't score the goal. And for those of you like football out there, who's more important? The runner that scores the touchdown or the QB? The QB. Yes, the runner scored the touchdown, but the QB called the play. Right? So, just ask yourselves when you're playing, if you even play For Honor. Not everybody plays violent games, shooting games, hack and slash. Everybody has their own forte, their own taste of games. So, just ask yourself, so, why do people do that? And it's not, you can't say for stats, because it doesn't do anything to your stats. Right here are your stats. Right there, view progression. So in For Honor, where's assists? Nowhere. I've only played a few duels. Not saying I'm great, but that KD could be a little higher. Okay, all it shows, these are your stats right here. Win rate and KD ratio. That's all you have. So, like I was saying, what is the point? What is the point of mobbing someone? 4-1, 3-1. What is the point? It doesn't get you anything. Okay, so you take a zone. Most of the games I've played, if you take that zone and like 10 to 30 seconds later, you're taking that zone back. So it doesn't matter. You'll lose the zone, then you'll take it back. Doesn't matter. Your little pokes, your little slashes, your stabs, doesn't matter. It doesn't count. You have KD. That's all that really matters. Yeah, you have /A, which is probably for assists. But if your whole KD is based on assists, it's not a KD. It's an AD, assist. Death ratio. And that makes no sense. It's a KD ratio for a reason. How many kills, how many deaths you have. And that number is what you get. Which for this guy, on objective modes, which would be like domination, tribute, and deathmatch, I think. Maybe even Endless March. The event that's out right now. I have a 1.31 KD ratio. Now, is that a shit KD ratio? Or bad? No. It's decent. Could be a little higher. It could be 5 times that. But like, again, what I'm saying has nothing to do with skill. Your KD, yes, that's skill. That's all skill. Nobody can. But then again, too, like I said, with this whole mobbing mentality, sometimes if you look at someone's KD and they might have like a 3.01 or a 3.333, can you actually believe that? KD ratio. No, you can't. Because when you have this whole mob mentality bullshit, and that's what it is, it's bullshit, you can't trust someone's KD because KD, KD. Fuck, say that so many times. Sounds like you want Kraft Dinner or something. KD, KD. But when you're talking about someone's KDR, you can't always say it's real. Like, I used to play a lot of computer games. Now, everybody knows computer games are simple and easy to manipulate. I'm talking like Miniclip and Y8, shit. Forget the other huge gaming sites, but those games are easy to get high scores on. It's not hard. All you gotta do is play them a few times. There's cheats for so many games out there. You can break the mechanics of the game. There's so many ways to do things, like, but you can't play a game anymore without getting mad or frustrated. And when you can't play the game anymore but getting mad and frustrated, it's no longer an experience that somebody wants to have. And when you can't have a nice experience at a game and have fun because other people are wrecking it, that's a bad experience. And it's just not fun when you get mobbed. And like I said, I don't know if you guys could hear the guy in the other video basically just saying boo-hoo or play duel. I don't like being mobbed. Well, nobody likes being mobbed. Everybody likes to win, yeah, but can't always win. I don't know, I've learned that through school sports, hockey, a lot of things. And what the hell? Oh. Oh, they're two of the same perks, but you can't and yeah, you can't have fun when you're being mobbed by 3-4 people. The game's not fun. And what? Like that guy in the last game, I'm supposed to just limit myself to duel? I'm not allowed to expand from that? I'm supposed to be a one-dimensional player? No. Because anybody who truly likes to play games likes to play whatever they're offered. Like I said in the beginning, everybody has their tastes and their the games where they're sort of like, it's their specialty, where they just know things that people don't understand, or they just know things that they just know. And I think this is probably the third time I've said this, and this video is all over, but if you listen through the whole thing, I think you'll get what I'm saying. How my bad. For how the game just isn't fun anymore. Getting mobbed is not fun. It's never fun. And like I said, this isn't Diablo, this isn't Call of Duty. You know, this is a one person online game where you can face people or you can face the AI. And I remember I clicked on this once and the mob was even worse because the computer just doesn't know how to play like a human. Obviously, they're programmed a certain way, and they have bot levels up to 3. 1, 2, 3. Sort of like a, I guess the skill on the bots is sort of like a triangle. My bad, a pyramid ranking system, where it's like, let's say, 1 in every 5 hits, a level 1 bot will block, and 2 out of 5 a level 2 bot. And then the level 3 bot, because he's level 3 and he's supposed to be not just better than the level 2 bot, but like capital B better, you know, capital bold B underlined. Out of every 5 hits, he'll block, not attack, fuck. He will block 4 of those hits. Because he's, like, you know, like I said, capital B, bold, underline, he's better than the other 2 levels. You know, he's at the top of the pyramid in skill. And like, it's just sad when you can't play a game anymore and have fun. You can't even be competitive, because I'm not a super competitive person in games. I stopped being like that a long time ago. But I stopped being competitive because what's the point? Call of Duty, you have people steal your kills, and Destiny, shit, you can Nova bomb somebody. That someone on your teammates gonna try and find a way though to take that kill, just their kill. And no, you know, there's a reason you have these abilities in games and other things. In this, and For Honor, it's just a simple, you're just a simple human character. You can't do much. So, yeah, the Wu Lin and the new characters have a few perks, which definitely no human can do, like teleporting. But take out the Wu Lin characters and just start with the base characters, even after all the updates. So from every character from Samurai, from the Aramusha and Shinobi, all the way to the Knight and the Conqueror. That's the Lawbringer. Bring all these characters, all of them, and they can't do anything too great, like my Berserker. And yes, the perks, you know, they fit the characters pretty well. Like I said, the Wu Lin have gone kind of crazy with perks, but these are the perks I use for my Berserker. I like some of the new equipment that they've come out with. Bare feet thing is kind of stereotypical in my eyes, but theory, the Berserker mode, which it's not a mode, but you know, people used to think that like Vikings had like a Berserker mode thing, but turns out, you know, they just pop some drugs. You know, and for those who don't know, yeah, it turns out, you know, they just used to like pop a drug, you know, and they're in the middle of a battle, you know. Rage does help sometimes it doesn't. It depends on where you're directing your rage at in a battle. Obviously, I've never been in a medieval battle, but it's just simple you know, cause and effect, target, all that simple stuff. But like the mob mentality in For Honor has to stop, because like the Wulin characters just came out, and anytime any game has new stuff come out, everybody wants it, everybody wants to try it, and sales go up, game player base goes up, everything goes up. But then people see what the game is actually like. When people play games, they come for a different experience. Like if you were to play, like if I was to jump from this to Injustice 2 to, say, Destiny 2, those are different experiences. They're different games all together. Never mind, you know, what the story of them or what the characters are, but it's a different experience. They're all fighting games. Destiny, you use guns and rocket launchers and swords. You know, in Injustice 2, you use comic book characters and you fight in Mortal Kombat style. It's Mortal Kombat, not Mortal Kombat, but it's a type of Mortal Kombat. You guys know what I'm saying. And a fatal flaw to this game, which isn't really the game's fault at all, are the people who play it. And yeah, it's just the people who play it are the problem. And like I said, I stopped playing this game just after it first came out because I couldn't play it. Anybody who played around those times remembers how bad the servers were. I played the game about a week before it came out. I pre-ordered it, you know, got like the 2 week got the 2 week before everyone access. That's stuff that they've been doing with video games for the last 4 years or so. And it was great. People saw another person, start a fight with that person, everybody would just watch back, you know, it was something new. But now, everybody's been playing it for a year and a half or so, or maybe they've just started, and for those people, you know, who've just started, I feel sorry for them. Because unless you know how to block, like Ultra Instinct block, like I said, it doesn't matter. Your skill doesn't matter. In For Honor, nobody can say, you know, they're the best player in the world or the worst player in the world. Nobody can say that. In Call of Duty, you can. Simple. Look at the KDR. Because that doesn't lie. In this, alright, I said the assists didn't count. As I saw, I was wrong. The assists do count. Which led me to a point which the guy who told me to stop complaining said I've just been needlessly ranting. And the guy's an idiot. But it's not a rant. People just don't like to hear the truth anymore. And you can't even, you know, you can't even say hi to someone nowadays, and they could see you. You know? You could walk up to someone, you just, for a random reason, you could go buy someone a coffee. They could say you're harassing them. And people just get so salty whenever they hear someone talking the truth. or if someone's actually genuinely nice, people don't trust it. And you know, I've only had, in the last 6 months or so that I've started playing this again, I've only actually had 5 good games. 5 games where I thought they're actually really good games. The last one I talked a little about, and it was about like a week ago. Like I said, about a week and a half ago or so. I was playing with this guy. You know, like I said, saw this guy. So he started the fighting stance. He assumed it and started fighting with the guy. People on our team started to mob the guy he was fighting against, and he hopped on his mic. He wasn't mad or anything. He just popped up like, whoa, 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 you know. This is my guy, you know, like, I got him. He won the fight. And I'm just thinking to myself, though, since about a week and a half ago, to make a video and some gameplay and just show, like, why is nobody talking about it? You know, it's like For Honor's a perfect game when you go in and you play. It's like the players aren't the problem. No, the players are the problem. And I'm not perfect. Like I said earlier on, you saw me, not mob a guy, but 2-on-1 with somebody. Okay, granted, I ended up killing that guy. But might be a shallow reason why I teamed up on him, but he mobbed me too, so I mobbed him back. But that's the problem. Am I part of the problem or part of the solution? No, neither. I just want people to think, you know, about how they're wrecking other people's experiences. Like, the game's gone through so many phases when it comes to online servers. It's playable, it's enjoyable, only until you meet with other players. Everybody's trying to steal your kills, because nobody's KDR matters more than that next person on your team. Billy, let's say. Billy's KD is more important than yours. No, nobody's KD is any more important than anybody else's. That's the competition, KD. The fun is just standing in front of somebody on the other team and beating them or having a good fight and losing. It's never fun to lose, but it can be if you've lost in a fair way. You can say, that was a good fight, you know, the guy's just better than me, or, you know, I'll get him next time when we meet again. But you can't do that, because that doesn't happen, and that's the problem. And there's always people who like to put flack on videos like this, for anyone who will watch this. And it's stupid. Why? Why not make the game better by not mobbing people and let two people fight it out like you're supposed to do in the game? Because hopefully that guy watches this video. When I read domination, the description, it says, fight to dominate the battlefield in domination. Reach 1,000 points and break and eliminate the opposing team by killing enemies and controlling objectives. It says nothing about 4-on-1s, 3-on-1s. Nothing about stealing your own teammate's kill. Nothing. It just says dominate the battlefield, reach 1,000 points, and kill your enemies. To sum it all up. And again, tribute, there's nothing here, you know. Secure offerings and gain blessings of the gods for you and your team. So help your team. Don't mess with them. Steal your enemy's offerings and make sure they don't steal yours. Deathmatch. Fight the opposing team in skirmish and elimination mode. Defeat the enemy team by reaching 1,000 points in the skirmish or destroying their heroes. No respawn in elimination mode. But that's really it. I'd just like to know, why is a mob mentality so ingrained in us? It's not because we're seeing something we don't understand. No. Everybody understands video games. Pick up a controller, you hit a few buttons, things happen. To give the most simplest explanation of a video game ever told. You know, it's quite simple. Pick up the controller, turn it on, you hit play, you click a few buttons, boom. Do what you want to do within the realm of that game. But For Honor, no. Can't do that without getting mobbed. And like I said, getting mobbed is never fun. Nobody likes to get mobbed. And that guy acting like, oh, it's normal. Yeah, it is. And that's the problem. Hello. Stop.